to use Yoruba activists use energy for pursuing herders to address ritual killings in the southwest. The paramount ruler of the Iwo land, Abdulrasheed Adewale Akombi, has urged Yoruba agitators and freedom fighters to commit their energy towards ending ritual killings consuming innocent sons and daughters of Yoruba in their thousands rather than attacking Fulani herdsmen. The monarch urged agitators to be more interested in probing crimes and not attacking ethnic groups. He, however, condemned the kidnapping, raping, and killing by some herders across the nation. OLUWO said no one can account for the number of lives lost to ritual per day, saying it will amount to disservice if such could not be addressed by Yoruba activists. He said no crime is good, but there are more ritual killings in the south. It consumes an unaccountable number of our sons and daughters every day. Only a few are reported while many were not caught. Yorubas should dissipate more energy in checkmating ritual killers and openly protest against them. Someone's sons and daughters are being killed by ritualists at the moment. There is a baby making factory in the south. When are we protesting against that? Oba Kombi claimed he is a preacher of peace and a united Nigeria, describing ethnicity as ungodly and enemy of humanity. He said, I stand on the path of peace, and to me, that is the path of honor. Nigeria's ethnic diversity is too fragile to be a drumming ethnic war. I remain an unrepentant preacher of peace and a one united Nigeria. Ethnicity is ungodly. No faith preaches attack on all because of the crime committed by the few. Prosecute the criminals and probe crimes, not the tribe. Nigeria is a nation of ethnic diversities. Peace and unity are our strengths, not war. I never regret beating the drum of peace. We should rather hang on to Fulanis to produce the bad eggs among them and not a total combination of the whole tribe. Even if it is the Igbo tribe that is being persecuted because of the bad few, I will stand to defend the good ones among them. The Yoruba race is one of the best with rich cultural value. I love her people. I've never sold a plot of my subjects' land or anything from them since enthronement. Even my salary is dedicated to the poor in my hometown. For what gain and purpose will I now mislead or sell them out? Never. What I preach is peace and truthfulness. A path to peace is to prosecute individual crimes and not their tribe. I stand on this and I will keep repeating it. He further called on the government to ensure quality formal education and enlightenment on modern ranching of Fulani children. I mainly agree with his points, only if a lot of the governors and people in power had the same mindset, to be very honest. I don't really think he said anything that I strongly disagree with. I feel, against a politically correct answer, easier said than done, but Nigeria is already, something magical will happen for us and for our mentality to change. I think we're sort of at the point of no return, and for us to return, it would be very unique and surprising. Someone says, the fact remains that we should always be doing psychiatric check for whoever wants to be in traditional or political office. This man is a colossal failure. He has dementia. This is not expected of people who occupied public office, either politically or traditionally. Therefore, if you know where such killing is rampant, I can call the attention of the law enforcement agencies to it, not Yoruba activities or activists, this person means. Someone says here, the issue is that there are so many sellouts in the names of kings, governors, etc. And these are the problems of freedom, selfish interests, and feeding their stomachs to the detriment of the whole race. Fools that grow old among them as well. Happy slaves everywhere. What he's saying is, obviously it is the responsibility of the government to do these things. Again, what I said, it was a PC answer, very PC speech, politically correct. Of course, it's what people want to hear. Easier said than done. You think Nigerians don't know this? The issue of hatred and selfishness runs deep individually, and that has the onus and the responsibility is on that person to fix it, which of course everyone has their life journeys and what they go through. But when it comes to the security of people in a country, it is the government's responsibility to make sure that they are fine and nothing happens to them. Someone said, OLUWO, there's nothing wrong with you leading the ritualist course. If you Obas don't know what your duties are except to party hard, they might as well leave the activists who know the value of human life is more important to you. I mean, again, he never really said anything because it's such a PC, politically correct answer. It's like you can't make any analysis to it. He's just talking for the sake of talking. At the end of the day, the fact is, the people have to pressure the government to take responsibility, because we now know, and there's proof that the country can afford to equip, because they have the money. The money is there. I mean, with the NSAS, I mean, Occupy toll gates, and when they arrested Mr. Macaroni, but then when the police went there, they went with Marias, they went with new uniform and all that. So, yeah, they have the equipment to actually, I mean, they have the resources to equip the military to basically, protect the citizens, and it's their fault. And what the citizens and everyone has to do is basically pressure them and hold them to account. I think where people might be angry with this man is because we can't just focus on ritual killings. I mean, just because he said it doesn't mean it's true. Again, we understand that they're not being reported, so these things are not being statistically counted. But the fact is, one could see this as a deterrent for people to not necessarily defend themselves or defend themselves against Fulani, but literally focus on something else. Ritual, like, since when? Like, when did the conversation of ritualists come from? Like, we know it exists, but right now, at the moment, we cannot be distracted. That's not the main aim. The Yorubas need to focus on defending their land, point blank, period. That is what it is. So I guess these people are angry because, of course, ritualists and all that going on, it's not the main focus. And again, it can be a deterrent, and it could be propaganda to make the Yoruba people less aggressive towards the Fulani people who is attacking them, which it doesn't make sense. If someone is attacking, you can't just be going to them with gentility. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's very, very sad. At this point, I really trust nobody and what they say. Everyone is a sellout. I think right now the people have to come together and hold the country and its leadership accountable. Put what I think, and do not forget to like and subscribe.